Hello everyone, it's Ann here with Stamp with Ann, and I'm very excited to be with you today. Let me just make sure that all my connections are good. I'm trying a Facebook Live today, so please let me know how this goes. If you're on, say hello. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while just because of my internet, but we got new internet, so I'm hoping that it will be better and that I will be able to see your comments and that there won't be so much of a delay. So please, if you're on, say hi. Let me know how the connection looks at your end, and then we're going to get started. I thought I would do a pop-up Facebook Live today just because it's such a dreary day, and I thought it would be a great day to be in my craft room and stamping away, and I thought I would share this gorgeous card that I made with you beginning of the week. So I'm excited to be here with you. We'll wait a few more minutes till hopefully some more people will join us, and if you can join us on the live, please let me know you're here, and if you're watching on the replay, just let me know that you watched on the replay. I'd love to see you. Hi Chris, thanks for joining me this morning. Hopefully everything looks good. How does things look at your end, Chris, with the video? If you could let me know, that would be great. All right, so I'm going to get started, and then nice and clear. Awesome, that's good to see. Okay, so let's get started. So once again, my name is Ann Granger. I'm an independent demonstrator here in Dorchester. I will be sharing this video with you on my YouTube channel, so if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, which is Stamp with Ann. I'm slowly starting to build that. And this also will be on my blog. So I'll show you the project I'm making and the products that I use, and then we're going to create the card together. So I am showcasing you this card that I created the beginning of the week. So I have been doing product of the week, and I asked my customers what they liked, if they'd like to see product of the week where I highlight certain product, or if they like to see random photos, and they told me that they like the product of the week. So I'm going to continue with product of the weeks for a little bit longer. It's great for me because I actually can sit down with a focus and I know what products I'm using for the week. So my highlight this week was actually the Ridiculous Awesome stamp set, which is right here. This stamp set is great for greetings and one that you can use for many different occasions. This actually is Rhonda Wade's $1 Million stamp set. So you're probably thinking, what does that mean, Ann? So when you reach 1 million in sales with Stampin' Up, you have the choice to design your stamp set. And Rhonda worked with Sean Douglas, who is Sarah Douglas's husband, and Sean did all the graphics and created the words. If you go on to Sarah Douglas's page, she actually has pictures of Sean doing the artwork on this stamp set, which is gorgeous. So this is a great stamp set that you can use for any occasion. So I thought I would use the Let Faith Be Bigger Than Your Fear, because I think we're all going through that this year with our 2020 year. So I thought I would pair it with the gorgeous, Leslie says no sound. My volume is up. That is weird. Chris, can you hear sound? If you can let me know. That would be great. Chris, do you have sound at your end? My volume is up, so I'm not sure what. Yes. Okay, so Leslie, Chris has her sound. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just going to continue rolling with the video, and hopefully later maybe check your settings. I'm not sure, because if other people can hear me, that would. Oh, I do now. Okay, thanks, Leslie. All right. So back to where I was saying. So I created this card at the beginning of the week. I used the Forever Fern DSP, which is one of my favorite patterns. As soon as I saw that pattern in the new catalog, I knew that I had to have it. So I'm just going to share some of the product with you that we will be using, and then we're going to get started. So here is this gorgeous paper. So this is the Forever Fern Greenery DSP. So this paper, and then there's that pattern. I'm just showing you little pieces because this is what I've cut up. Look at that, that is gorgeous. Like, I honestly think you could use these two patterns for Christmas. There's the leaf, and then that one. this one. This is my favorite pattern. I don't know. I think it's just the combinations of the greens and the blues just striking together. There's this one. And this one. And then this one with this one. So those are the papers that we will be using. And then I want to show you, so on my card, you'll see that I use this gold leaf. And where that actually comes from is this, it's called Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. That's a mouthful. So, let me just flip it over. So here this is gorgeous. Like, look, they're gold accents that you could use. So you could totally cut these up and put them on your cards. So you get a couple sheets of these, and then you also get a few sheets of these ones. So just different leaves and stuff like that. So we're actually going to use the gold leaf. That one's a different leaf. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, so here's some more leaves. So these are great accents to your cards. I've seen a lot of cards done with just the layers. So here's some fun more you could use. We're actually going to use this one right here. So let's just pull that one out. So a great investment for your, if you wanted to add some great accents to your cards, which is right there. So those are called the Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. I will tell you the Forever, this product is all available. The only thing not available from the Forever Fern is the bundle, which is a stamp set and dies. Hopefully they'll be available sometime this month. But in the meantime, you can pair it with a lot of great other products. So let's get started. Let me show you where you can find the Ridiculous Awesome stamp set. And you will find it right here on page 90 of our annual catalog. So it's right here. And as you can see, if you see this little symbol, that means it was designed by $1 Million Achiever. And there's quite a few. Actually, there's another one over here. Nothing better than, oh my God, another favorite of mine. So anyways, so this is what we're going to be creating. So let's get started. Let me just put my catalog over there. If you have any questions, I am watching for comments, so please let me know. Also, this project and all the supplies will be on my blog later tonight. Once I upload the video to YouTube, it will be on my YouTube video, so feel free to follow me on YouTube because I'm excited to start growing this. And I'm excited that our Facebook Lives are working again because I love doing Facebook Lives with you guys. All right, so let's get started. We are using thick white. So I've cut it at 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. Then I have a white layer that is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go there. Then I have a piece of white, a scrap white, that's going to be for our greeting. This is gray granite, and that's going to be for one of our, actually I didn't do gray granite. Most of that side. So this is Just Jade. Just Jade is one of our new in colors for 2020. Gorgeous, love it. And this is shaded, no, this is Garden Green. Garden Green or Shaded Spruce? I think it's Shaded Spruce. One of those two colors. Anyways, so we're gonna start. We're gonna do some stamping and we're gonna put the card together. So I've already cut out my pieces. So let's just do that first. So we'll bring this in. I wanted to layer my card because I'm not one for seeing ribbon inside, so that's why I did this layer. These pieces are 1 1/4 by 1 1/4, I believe. Were they 1? Of course I don't have them. Yeah, 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. So what I'm gonna do is just lay my pieces down. I randomly just did patterns on my paper. This is a great way to show off pattern paper and a great way to use that pattern paper because sometimes we all have those pattern pieces that are just laying around or too small to be for a big project, but this is great for a little project. I did see this design layout from my friend Julie Kettleworth. She is a UK demonstrator and I love her work. She does great, she has great ideas. And I saw this on another card she did and I was like, oh my God, I love the layout. So let's try it on a card using different products. So this is what I created. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just kind of piecing my card together and making sure that my patterns are not similar in style. They're a little finicky. They're sticking to my thing. Okay, so I am very happy with the way I have it laid out. So now we're going to glue it down. And I would just kind of start at the top and work your way. I am using our new Stamp and Seal. I love it. If you were a fan of fast fuse, you will like it. It's definitely much stronger, so make sure that you know exactly where you're putting your card and your pieces, because once it's down, it's kind of down. You don't want to. So I'm working from my left to right, because that also helps me give a good guide for my pieces. And I want to make sure that they're lined up. And it's a great way to mix the patterns. I kind of played around with the patterns for a little bit till I figured out what I liked. And then once I was happy with them, I glued them down. I will be sharing this, as I said, on my blog later. So you'll see, oh, and I think that one's a little crooked. Oh, well, it's down now. We had an interesting night here in Dorchester. Our power went out. A transformer got hit. And half the town had power and half the town had power and no power. So it was really weird. So some of the things in my house was out and some of the things was working. It was very weird combination. Yeah, like it was just, and the street light across the street was flickering all night. It reminded me like of a motel light flashing. It was crazy. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna leave that one there. It's gonna be covered up. We'll cover up with ribbon. Okay, so that's what that looks like. We are using the Forest Greenery ribbon. It comes in a dual pack. So you get this almost like weaved ribbon, and then you get this gold trim, which is very nice. We're gonna use both. So what I do is I actually put my ribbon down kind of like this where I want it to be. And I don't cut my piece off my ribbon because I find that's how sometimes you waste, ribbon. So I just want to make sure that I cut the pieces that I actually need. And this also helps save your ribbon too. That way sometimes I used to just before cut pieces and then they would be too small, not big enough, or I'd waste too much. And then I was like, someone shared that tip with me when I first started and I was like, bonus, I'm doing it. All right, so we've laid that down. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the gold trim over top. This gold trim does like to fray a bit, so just work with it. You can always just see, as I said, this is very sticky. If you're joining me, thanks for joining me this morning. Hope you guys are having a great start to your Sunday. And if you're watching on the replay, please watch me, tell me you're watching, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. I like to answer those while I see them come up. So far, everything looks good, so we're happy. All right, so we have that. So we're just going to set that aside for a minute. I have tape, so let's put that over there. Let's put that over there, and I'm gonna put that there. All right, we are going to bring in our die cutting machine. So this is the new, these are the Forever Flourishing dies. Now, these dies are on back order and you cannot order them, but as I said, hopefully they'll be available sometime in the month of August, and as soon as they will, I will let you communicate that with you guys in either a newsletter or a Facebook Live or on my blog or in social media. So great, these dies are great. You can use them for anything. I really think this is one set you could even use for holidays. So let's bring in my Big Shot. Or my die cutting machine. I'm excited. On Tuesday, our new die cutting machine comes available for demonstrators to order, our new cut and emboss. So I will definitely be ordering one and definitely be sharing a Facebook Live with you to show you that. And if you want one, so for demonstrators, we can order starting in August 4th and customers can start ordering August 1st. But if you want it before then, you can always join my team. We'd love to have you. We are a great group of ladies, and my team is family to me. All right, so we're gonna use Just Jade first, and we're gonna use this die. So I have my magnetic and my cutting plate, my paper, and I put my die down, and then I have another cutting plate. We're just gonna roll it through. I do have some announcements that I will be sharing after this video. So just before we end, I will share some updates with you. So yeah, I'm just poking out these little pieces here. So this is what this one does. It's beautiful, as you can see. So we'll put that over there with our card. Put that in my little thing. I would like to know, when you guys craft, do you have lights on your table? And if you do, what kind of lights do you use? All right, we're gonna use Garden Green. I believe this is Garden Green. And we are using this one. This is another favorite die of mine from this set. So we're gonna put that down. I am looking for some new lights for my craft room. Well, not even my craft room, just for when I'm crafting. Sometimes I don't like putting my big light on, and it would be nice to have a little light. So if you use a table light, I would love to know what you use. All right, so there's that piece. It's kind of fun looking. All right, let's put these dies back. Okay, so that is that die. Oh, and I have to grab one more die as I forgot. All right, we're going to cut out the greeting. So we're gonna cut this one out right now. So I am using the Tasteful Label dies. If you follow me on my videos or my blog, you know that these are must in your craft room. I use them all the time. Actually, I don't even think they get put away. They just stay on my big shot table, and that's where they are. So we're gonna use this one. I call this the fishbowl label because it reminds me of a fishbowl. Don't know why, but it does. All right, so there you go. You can see you have an auto light over your table. Ah, okay. Is there a certain kind that you use, Brenda? I would love to know. All right, let me just put my big shot out of our way, and we will continue with our card. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this back, and we're going to stamp our greeting. So I'm using Pretty Peacock. We're gonna put our pieces up here, and I'll put my card here so you can see. So we're using the Ridiculous You stamp set. We're gonna use Let Faith Be Bigger Than Your Fear. And I think that is a good saying for 2020. We need to trust that things will eventually work out. Trust me, going back to work in September is a little nerve-wracking, but I can't think about it because it'll just stress me out. So I'm just gonna craft. That's the best way to do it. So there's no right or wrong. You can stamp first, or cut first, then stamp, or stamp, then cut. I tend to like to cut first, then stamp, because I know exactly where I'm going. But some people like it the other way around. So there you go. Let faith be bigger than your fear. I'll just put that over there. All right, so let's assemble our card. Oh, there it is. I was like, where did my piece go? All right, so this is going to be this side of my card. We are going to lay our pieces down just so we know. So we're gonna put this big one down, and then this one's gonna go here, and then we're gonna use this gold accent, and it's gonna go here. So that's something what we're going to do. So the best way I found to put these down is with glue dots. Right here, and I just literally randomly, just be careful when you pull it up that you don't actually break your, mine is a floor lamp. Oh, interesting. So it's a big lamp that you can use. I like that, and you can adjust the light. I have an auto light here on my desk. I almost think I need another one. I was watching a couple online videos of craft room tours, and they had some really neat ones, so I'm gonna have to look into it. Where's the best place to buy them? That's another question. All right, so let's put this green one down. So once again, I'm just literally putting glue dots on some of the leaves. Just be careful when you're pulling them up that you don't rip your leaf. That would be very sad if you did. All right, and I'm just gonna lay that down. So just kind of laying it over top, and then we're gonna put down our gold leaf. So the gold leaf is from the Forever Gold, what did I say? Specialty accents. I forget what they're called. It was a mouthful. That's all I remember. All right, so we're gonna put down the gold accents. And we'll put it right there. All right, now we're going to, let's adhere this down to our card. So with this new stamp and seal, sometimes you have to roll it. You really don't need a lot of tape. I just tend to put it in the corner and in the middle. Bring my card back in. So if you're just joining me, welcome. We are creating this card using the Forever Greenery DSP and the Forever Flourishing dies and the Ridiculous Awesome stamp set. All right, so let's get my my dimensionals. Okay, so I don't know about you, but there is valuable dimensionals on the end of these things. I think someone said they bought theirs at a couple stores. All right, I have to go back and check those comments. Okay, so we're just gonna pare this down. I'm hoping that, all right, oh, here I got stuff to my stuff. Okay, so let faith be bigger than your fear. We're gonna put that down. Now, you notice that I have some pretty peacock rhinestones gems on my thing, and you're probably thinking, but Ann, we don't have pretty peacock. We do in the holiday embellishments, I believe, but I wanted to show you a great tip and something that sometimes people forget or oversee. So I am using our Elegant Faucet gems, which are right here, and they come in like a shiny, I don't want to say like a champagne or a dusty color, and then there's this one. So what I did was, I actually colored 3 already, but what I did was I took my Stampin' Blend. So these are our Stampin' Blends. They're an alcohol marker. You have a fine tip, and then you have a brush tip. So we want the brush tip, and all I'm gonna do is, let's do these ones. I'm just gonna go around and color my dots. So if you're looking for that perfect accent for your card, and you don't have that stamp set, that color, you can create your own. You can color our rhinestones, you can color these, you can also color the playing with pattern resin dots. So there's lots of choices that you can use with your blends. So think about your stamping blends and look at them at different ways that you can use, because they are great. All right, I am just going to pick these off. Oh, that's not my card. This is my card. So bring my card in. I'm just going to, so I'm using our Pick-a tool. And our Pick-a tool is a great multi-purpose tool that you would want to help you pick up these little brushes. I'll show you to you in a minute. So it just looks like this. So one end is a multi-purpose, one end is a spatula, and then there's like a putty end, which is great for picking up rhinestones and stuff. So that's our Pick-a tool. And then there's our dots. And there you go. There is our card that we created today using the Ridiculous Awesome stamp set, which I'll bring that back in so you can see. I'll just put that down there so it's there. That is what we created. So you can see, oh, this is my new one. There you go. There's so fun card. So great way to use up your pattern pieces. And a great way, you could totally do this with anything. I think this would be a great fall card. I think this would be a great holiday card. I really like this one. So I do have a few announcements for you, so just hang tight and I'm going to share those with you. Just a couple things. So first of all, this project will be on my blog later. I'm just going to upload the video to YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, please follow me, subscribe to my channel, which is called Stamp with Ann. My goal is to do weekly videos with you, and I always look at what things of how I can do it when I go back to work. And I realize that doing videos on the weekend is the best time for me. So watch for videos coming to you either on Saturday or Sunday. They'll either be a Facebook Live or they'll be recorded. So I'm excited. What size is the DSP? Melissa, they are 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. So if you have purchased from me in the last 6 months and requested your catalog to be in the mail, it went postal. You should be receiving them. I popped them in the mail on Tuesday. So here is our new August to December holiday catalog. Okay, it's not called holiday catalog, it's called August to December mini catalog, but I like to refer to it as the holiday catalog. I wish I could show you the inside, but I cannot. Because that is per Stampin' Up! Rules. We can't show you the inside till August 4th. You can start ordering from this catalog on August 4th, which is Tuesday, so I'm very excited. I will be around that day to help you if you have any questions. I do want to tell you that if you are ordering on Tuesday and placing an online order, we are getting a new online store. It is much more user-friendly, and much more shop friendly for the customer. I watched a video with Stampin' Up! On Thursday or Friday, and it looks amazing. So I'm excited to share that new store with you guys. I will tell you one suggestion. If you have placed an online order with me before, you might want to go in and write down your password, because on Tuesday that password might not be, especially if you auto-generate, like you save your, so for me, I know on my computer, my laptop, my passwords are all saved, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So if you have a computer that does that, or your phone or your device, make sure you write that down, because on Tuesday you might have to re-enter that password in, and then you'll be good. You will be able to redeem your bonus coupons. So you have till August 3rd, which is tomorrow, to place a $60 order, and you get a $6 coupon. And then after August 4th, you can spend that. So you'll be able to redeem that. It's also going to let you know right away if something is in inventory or low inventory or not orderable. So that's an exciting new feature. When you shop, you're going to want to make sure that you see my name up at the top, which is Ann Granger. So that I can reward you, because if you shop with me, you get rewards. So I'm excited to look forward to doing that, continuing that with you guys. So I will be doing some Facebook Lives using this new catalog. I am also planning a August to December kickoff online party with you. That will be happening in a couple weeks. I just ordered some new products, so I'm excited for them to arrive so I can start creating some of my projects with you. If you followed me on my annual catalog kickoff, it'll be similar to that. But I think some of the videos might actually be a Facebook Live, so I'm excited to share that with you. There will be 4 projects, and just like they said, 4 projects. Place an order, you get the make and takes for the project. Just a reminder, class signups are due. The Bow Indigo Melody, our Card Cafe class, the sign up for that is tomorrow, and then our Snowflake Wishes sign up deadline is on Friday. So I'm excited to share that with you, and I will be sharing my scrapbook page with you very soon. I think that is all the announcements I had. So if you do not have a catalog and you would like a catalog, message me, and you can either do a porch pickup or I'll pop one in the mail. You should be seeing some shiny silver packages coming your way. And I think that is everything for today. I want to tell you about this. You can still have a chance to purchase bonus day coupons. They're good till tomorrow night at midnight. And our new online store. So I will be sharing more about that in our newsletter and with you in the near future, probably in the next day or so. I'll be doing a quick little newsletter to show you all that. And as you know, I'm always here if you have any questions. So I'm here to help. I love helping. So I wish you all a great day. It's going to be a rainy day here, where if you're in the London and surrounding areas, I'm sure most of Ontario is probably a rainy day today. So I hope that you enjoy some time crafting. I will pull back the card. Like I said, those supplies and measurements will be on my blog, and I will be posting this to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching on the replay, please let me know you watched. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know, and I will be sure to go back and answer the comments that I didn't see. I really hope you enjoyed this morning's video, and thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you very soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks, Mark.